Well, I just dug the first privy I ever found in Raleigh, and I found a few sodas from the late teens and early 20s. This is one of the Jones that looks a lot like those Chiro Cola bottles. This one has a green tint to it and has a Route 16 date code. And this one has an aqua blue color to it. It's got some damage to it though. It has a different date code on it. I think it's a later one. And then I found this 1915 Coke from Raleigh. It would have been near mint. It's very clean and has very little case wear, but it does have a few bruises on it. I also dug this nice medal. It says something about the Lewis and Clark expedition of 1905. That was about 7 feet deep in the ground. It had a piece to the top, but it was an elongated piece and I lost it. I had it, but then it got buried by my pile of dirt. So I just have the main piece here. I don't like the way it looks right now, so I'm going to polish it up. Well, that's what it looks like after I cleaned it up a bit. Doesn't look that great, but then I found some of the shoe polish bottle and a perfume bottle. It's blown in a mold, and it had a safety pin inside of it. Then I found a couple of these machine-made beer bottles, which are probably from about 1916, and Prohibition started in 1909, so I think they brought these over illegally. I dug a hole 9 feet deep, and all I got was these not so good bottles. A lot of common bottles came out too. Then I found this big marble. Certainly got a lot of use out of it. It's got a lot of chips out of it. And then I found this broken tonic bottle from Savannah that I've never seen one of before. A Colgate and Company milk glass jar. It's got some interesting ridges on it. Never seen one quite like this before. And here's a piece of a Raleigh dispensary. This actually came out of the dump, which is fairly close to where the privy was. I just forgot to show you this the last time. Then I went to Henderson to dig for the first time, and I went creek walking and I found this Parksley, which I assume is from Virginia. Got an unusual ring around there, and it's kind of oblong. It's not quite round. Then I went to Lewisburg and dug a little bit. Found the Seven Oaks Dairy juice bottle. Not sure what city it's from. It's a good looking slug plated bottle, but unfortunately it's broken off on top. Then I found these kind of bottles from Baltimore that are something I've never found before either. A Boykins Worm Killer. Unfortunately, the top's broken off. Then I found a second one, but unfortunately it's also damaged. Well, that's about it for this time. I'm getting a GoPro camera so I can film myself out on the digs, and then you'll be able to see some more interesting videos than these.